Okay, you want to talk about depression specifically? You want to talk about what that means to feel like you don't have a purpose and how that causes the human psyche and just ourselves in general to like shut down. Um, Everyone, every single being on this planet, from plants to humans, we all have from microbes to humans, like we all have a purpose on this planet. Now, because of our duality in intelligence, because of our ability to be here in the physical world as well as in our internal world, um, sometimes we can get like caught up in what we can call programs, right? A program that might not be servicing or serving us might be something that tells us these are my circumstances. I can't change. This is just how it is. I have to live this way because look. So we're doing what? You're giving away your power at that point, right? And that's not helping you. It's actually holding you back. So when you talk about this topic, you want to emphasize the power of each being to first conceive a thought, to create a thought, and then to bring it into the physical world. Does that take a generation of energy within the self to act in that way, to be in those ways? Yes. Do we require perfection? No. But we do require, reality requires from us not just the desire to be this new version of ourselves, but it requires effort in moments where we don't want to shift, right? So it requires us to continuously let our brain know when it's like in stuck mode and our brain is telling us that we can't get something done. It requires us to push through and tell our brain what to do. It's okay, we're safe, we can move into this new version of ourselves. So yeah, you want to talk about how we move out of states of depression, of compression of the self. It's by finding our joy. So it can be anything from finding our joy, like it's always seeking joy, like finding joy. That's different from cheap dopamine and just getting that quick fix of chemicals. Joy comes from a heart feeling. It comes from a soulful peace and calm, like, yes, I'm at the right place at the right time. I'm doing the right thing for me at this moment. So it could be anything from, like laying down and choosing to have some of your favorite food, watching your favorite show, to going to walk around a store that you like. It could be you picking up some paint or colors and drawing. It could be, anything that you feel like, oh, I feel like this would make me happier. I feel like this would bring me like joy right now. And then you do it, but the key is to do it conscientiously. The key is to do it aware that we're doing it. So we don't want to like give our full power to these activities and just start spending our money or eating and blacking out like or like doing drugs. Like we don't want that, right? Because we're giving away our power. But we want to do everything that we do, even if it's quote unquote a bad thing, or oh, that's negative or that's wrong. If you do it conscientiously, you're going to start getting downloads as to, why do I do this? This doesn't feel like positive for me now, but why do I do it? What am I getting from it? And it's when you start asking yourselves these questions and you start this dialogue with yourself that you start getting to know who you are and why you do things. And then we get to the root of those things that we want to change, right? It makes it a whole lot easier and a whole lot clearer.